My subscribers sent me over to watch this video of CoryxKenshin. I don't know what this video is going to be about, whether it's about YouTube as a company or the community, but listen, I'm pretty sure that it may talk on some things that I've been thinking about or been viewing. Let's see what's going on, man. Appreciate y'all for sending me this video.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere, having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel. This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression. And I'm just going to leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things and the games that you play, that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Corey, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say.
Let me pause real quick. I'm sorry to pause it, but I've had situations like that come up with so many ambiguous claims on my videos, and they never could tell me exactly what's the problem. Never could tell me. I've lost thousands of dollars before on some videos from some wild claims and stuff like that, and they never have someone on team that could tell you the problem, correlate the things based on analytics or whatever. It's something going on YouTube, and it's like they just don't care. I don't know in my situations that I'm referring to whether it was race related or not, but it's been other things when it comes to I would say community guidelines that I think that haven't been fair towards me and some people that are my peers. That it's some funny business going on. But let's continue listening. I'm sorry for pausing. I'm trying not to pause that much.
What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came back and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal.
Wow.
I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it.
The thing about it is,
now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome.
Screw you. Why you do that yourself?
They took the age restriction off. I said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too.
Yeah.
But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence.
Wow.
So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision? My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10, 15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm number one trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was number one trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers, they're climbing, they're exploding, I'm number one trending, and then they're like, hey, we need to stop him. We need to, this black man, he's getting too many views, he's getting too much exposure, too much activity. Hold that thought. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. Whoa. They re-age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa. Okay, we see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't going to like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube.
Horrible.
You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before?
Never.
They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count. Just to keep it simple.
A Goliath.
Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been number one trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was number one trending. This situation was only bad because I've been number one trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now, I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit.
I hate that.
How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video and it can
Wait, hold on, guys. I want to see what he put up. He puts on the screen and he took it right down. Let me see if I can catch
black
it.
person's video and a white person's video and it can
I'm sorry. I want to catch what he put up there.
How can we be sure that they take a
Oh, he just corrected what he said.
black person's video and a white person's video and it can be the same exact video and they restrict the black person's video but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no correspondence, these situations always coincide with an uptick of growth. And it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up.
Why though?
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off. I don't see any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever CoryxKenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something. I mean, I bleep out cuss words in video games.
Wow.
Like I literally
He's pretty clean. He's pretty clean.
This is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems with. I believe there is some racism involved within the policy team, and YouTube in general really doesn't care about black people like that. They got their favorite creators. You know, log out of YouTube. Log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page every single day. You'll see the favorites. Count how many are black. Count how many are of people of color. So then what does YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube black. They try and give us a spotlight. Do you know how condescending and patronizing that is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's give a spotlight to these black creators because we're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight action. Well, how about you save all that YouTube black, all that fake patronage, all that fake pandering that you guys do?
Yeah.
And when you have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, oh, we got to age restricted. And then, oh, no, he's on to us. Okay, we got to age restrict them both. Fake.
Yeah.
It's fake. That's what it is. I am deeply sorry that this came off as a rant. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it. I wanted to stay logical, stay on the things that I could prove. I gave you the facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built up around YouTube.
I understand.
Ironic that I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I going to upload it? You know, I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade to do. And I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable? I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation. But that's just what it is. Now, if my YouTube channel gets shadow banned or they they start not sending my videos out to my subscribers or you know, a couple months from now, y'all just stop seeing my videos. We know why. We know why. I mean, those shadows behind the scenes, they control it all. They control all of it. If they don't want my channel, they could terminate it right now. They could hide my videos. They could shadow ban me, not send my videos out to anybody. That's why I thought long and hard before I recorded this. But as one of the biggest black creators on the platform,
For sure.
I want you to hear it from my mouth that there is some shady business going on behind the scenes at YouTube.
Facts, man. And it's very frustrating, dog. I'm happy. Thank you, Corey, for doing this video, because with you having the stature that you have, and still, I know it came from a personal situation that led you to have to do this, but this speaks out for so many people that you don't even understand. I mean, maybe you do understand, because if it's happening to you, it can happen to everybody. I know myself, man. I'm going through situations. I just put out a video the other day that I basically couldn't even give as much context, or I was afraid to give as much context as possible, afraid of my channel being flagged or my videos being flagged like they have been, because I can't even tell the truth about a situation that's going on. I was covering a situation with Atlanta, Midtown Atlanta. They had a lady that did some horrible things to 3 people because of a situation. I couldn't even get into full depth as far as description about that, but yet, you know, I go and watch a video with Trap Lord Ross detailing the gangs of Chicago, this white guy in UK, and he's being extra graphic about them blowing the dude head, shooting the dude face 1,000 times. Well, it's not 1,000 times, I'm being hyperbolic, but he's going in great details about those things. And as soon as he's done speaking, I'm seeing a damn Charmin commercial pop up or something like that. It's like it's like no consistency at all when it comes to the way that they enforce their guidelines. I can upload the same video 2 times and it could get yellow marked or limited ads, and then I request for a review, and that same video can get 2 different results when it comes to the review to see if it's good for monetization. What's the clear indication as far as like, what are we doing wrong? And why does this person think this way and that person think that way? You know? And when it comes to me, I didn't have any person to go ahead and compare myself to as far as other creators. Although I do know the content that I'm making is no different than the many other creators. I just didn't know, like, okay, what am I doing wrong? But to see Corey come out here and to show that it can happen on his level, like that is the goal. To get a channel up to his level, that's the goal. And to see that you're still gonna have to deal with these certain things on that level, it's like, it's crazy. And the fact that he had to do all that research, and his YouTube rep didn't go out the way to go and figure it out and do that research. Like, what are you being paid for? To just appease me? Just talk to me? What are you there for? One thing that I want them to do for sure, for other creators, you may get what I'm saying, but if you guys are going to flag a video for community guidelines, can you do the same thing that you guys do when it comes to copyright restrictions, as far as letting us know the portion of the video that violates community guidelines? Let us know the portion of the video. Let us know exactly what are we doing wrong so we can fix it. But they can't let us know that, because if they do let us know that, they're going to do what Corey did and go out and search to see if other people said the exact same thing, have done the exact same thing, and it's going to create a whole world of issues, a whole world of problems. They don't want to do that. I see why, but you should, just to keep some clean faces when it comes to your creators, man. This ain't a good look, YouTube, man. And I heard he was saying, as far as like his last point, like, dang, it's a shame that I'm I'm uploading this video onto YouTube, but I built this big, huge following on here. Why not? So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, it's easy to say that we need to go and build our own. It's easy to say that, man. But you don't know how much infrastructure that takes, man. Hopefully, when all of us are old and gray, we've come together, all the powerful black creators, and we've built our own platform. But the thing about it is, these YouTube, for instance, if it is made by predominantly white people, they benefited and have grown because of all the contributions from black people as well. And that's how they've gotten so huge. We've helped it grow to be this huge. We built our own platform. It's no way that we are going to get as huge of a YouTube, because we're not soaking from everyone else, because we are separating ourselves. So it's not the same business model as far as the inclusiveness for everyone, you know? Yeah, we could just focus on Africa, but YouTube, they benefit from everyone being in it. So is there a position that we could be in to, start our own thing, but not make it an exclusively black thing, but just be as black creators that created a platform that's so powerful that everyone come and be a part of? Hopefully. But it's no way that we say, oh, we're gonna just do our own thing and then we go to the same level of YouTube, because you don't have all the different type of people pouring and creating on that platform because it's exclusive to black folks. But I don't know. That's just me thinking. I'm just thinking out loud with you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm gonna go and get up out of here though. It's your boy Stacy. Yo.